I am blind. Or you're blind too. Look who's putting on his glasses, dude. I started it.
It's on?
Yeah, we're live.
That's awesome. Back in the apartment.
Yeah, dude. This is our HQ1.
I sometimes I'm like trying to fall asleep. I'll hear like I remember a few weeks ago. I guess it was a homeless person. I just heard. It's like midnight. It's pretty funny. I remember one time I was walking out of the building to go to work, and there was this homeless person walking by, and he was like to the left of me, and then he looked at the wall of the building, went, die, die, die! And then he sat down.
I walked past a homeless guy a couple weeks ago when I was walking here, and he said something about dolphins to himself. And he was fired up. It was like, man, I done told these motherfuckers about these dolphins.
That's awesome.
It's one of the more fun ones I've heard.
Did you talk to him about it?
God, no. No. I
should have started the discussion.
No. I think the play there was to speed up the walk a little bit, put some pep in the step. And that's what I did.
Dude, I was at Walgreens last week.
Yeah.
On the way to Othello's in Norman. Mm-hmm. And this guy, I don't think he was homeless, but he was carrying a kid, and he was in the Walgreens. And right when I walk in the Walgreens, he like begs me for money.
Oh no.
Like begs me for $1.
Oh no. In Walgreens.
And he was like,
that seems like a problem.
Not letting me go.
That seems like a real problem.
I've never had it happen in the building before.
No. That's like when someone comes up and knocks on your window when you're in your car. There's just like certain...
I've never had that happen.
There's certain lines that just shouldn't be crossed. Don't come to my window.
That's happened to you?
It happens a fair amount at work. Because I got to fill out paperwork when I get there. And it's hot as hell, so I sit in the AC for a little bit filling out this paperwork. And they'll just like knock on the window and like want to talk then. But then if they think you missed a spot or something, they'll come bang on the window.
Damn.
And then I get sassy, dude. Because I don't want them to call and complain, so I can't just be like an outright dick. But boy, it's a beautiful balancing act. I've mastered the art of being mean enough to where they can't call and complain.
I've never mastered that.
Just get just enough revenge, you know?
Yeah. That would suck. I would not like tapping on the window.
No. That awakens rage in me that lies dormant most of the day, and then inevitably someone will fuck up.
Dude, I was never really that great with customer service.
That's like one of the perks of my job. Is like I don't talk to people that much. Like out of all my jobs, it's definitely the least amount of that. But it's still like the conversations you do have usually suck.
Yeah. I don't want to do. Well, I mean, I guess I technically work in customer service, but I don't have to interact a lot. You putting in a Lucy?
Yeah, you want one?
No, thanks. I already got a Zinni.
Fair enough. Have you been hearing all the bad news about leftovers?
No.
Dude, people keep getting like fucked up from eating leftovers.
Really?
It's terrifying. They're like, there was one chick like last week. She ate like 2-day-old pasta and was like paralyzed from the neck down because there's like some bacteria living in it.
Where were the leftovers from? Her cooking?
I don't know. That's a good question. But all the ones I see are from pasta, and like sometimes people die. Dude.
I don't think it's like it's probably more of what they're eating, where they're getting their food.
I don't know. I'm terrified now about leftovers. I go eat out and I eat the entire thing because I tell myself I'm doing it to save my family.
I've never liked leftovers that much.
There's certain leftovers that are like just peak.
Like what?
Like fried chicken, but don't heat it up.
Ew.
Just eat it cold.
Ew.
That's yummy, dude.
I don't like that.
Pasta, elite, I can take it home and add more butter and Parmesan because it's my house.
That's fine. Do you heat that up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Pizza, either throw it in the oven on broil or just eat it cold. Either way.
Yeah, it's cool.
There's some good ones. You can't do anything with like bread or tortillas.
Well, you can probably do a sandwich.
No, dude, it'll be all moist.
Depends on the sandwich.
You want a moist sandwich, dude?
I like it juicy.
Well, that's different, isn't it?
When you go to Jersey Mike's, do you get it Mike's Way? That's wet as hell.
I get like an alternate version of Mike's Way, yeah. I think I leave off the lettuce
tell
and
them
onion.
easy on the juices.
I don't get lettuce or onion, so they really let it fly. So I've come back home with some soggy bread, dude.
Remember one of the first jokes I ever wrote was, I never said it on stage, but I was like, it was basically like, you ever come in a pussy and look at it and it looks like you ordered it Mike's Way? I never told that. I wrote that and I was like, I'll leave it in my notes, but I will never say that ever.
That's so funny. I can't think of any jokes like that off the top of my head that I like wrote, and at the time I was like, money, and then just never did it on stage.
Dude, I got a new joke that I want to do.
Yeah,
where
I have a new one too. Actually, we can talk biz.
I wrote this yesterday, and I like was laughing my ass off the entire time. I go on stage. I'm like, I just learned about 9/11. And then I saw the video, and it was horrible.
Yeah. And it's also just like on repeat.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
But I just say it was horrible. And then I go to the next joke.
That makes me think, the switching jokes is the best part of that for me. It reminds me of this one guy who was on Vine, and he goes, just heard about ISIS. Not good. That was the whole video.
Not good.
I was thinking about my time travel bit where I just say I would invent a hoodie. I want to throw in a part where when I was a kid, I had not a Spider-Man, a Yoda, that if you squeezed its hand, it would like function like basically like an 8-ball. He would just give like an affirmative answer or a negative answer.
I was thinking Coke. I was like,
I mean, same difference, honestly, to third grade Tyler. I was like, this is lit. I'm about to have my whole future decided.
Squeeze the hand, you can score an 8-ball.
But I would love to take that back to like olden times. I don't know how old, like ancient Greek, and just be like, this little guy right here, this is your god now.
Wow. That's a good idea. Wait, what year would you go back and invent the hoodie?
Then I would do like medieval times.
Oh, they kill you.
No, dude.
They kill you.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't go back with the hoodie.
Moves would be too tight.
No, dude. I wouldn't go back with the hoodie. I've been watching House of the Dragon, dude. I would do fine. You just got to be schemy.
Dude, that ending to the episode. Did you watch the episode?
Episode 1 or 2?
Yeah. 1.
I
haven't seen 2.
Oh, dude, you got to watch 2 tonight. Yeah, the ending to 1, I don't want to talk spoilers because I'm sure a lot of people are watching it, but good Lord.
Yeah. That was annoying because he was like, I know there's just an entrance in the court and they walk by. Like, and I thought it was going to be like really dangerous going through the catacombs.
Yeah.
But then they get through it and they're in the court and I'm like, wait, what?
There's nothing, dude. There's just a little walk in the river.
Damn.
Yeah, and there's like dude, episode 2 is very good. I was hoping you'd watch it.
That's good.
Because it's like there's a massive breach of security on the other side in that episode too.
That's awesome.
So
dude.
I listened to
breach of security.
I listened to like the HBO podcast for it because they'll like break down the episode and then interview a couple characters. But what was that? You threw me off real fast.
It's the jar of piss I have by the couch because I don't want to get up and go to the bathroom.
Good, you finished and sipped it.
Yeah.
You're recycling.
Yeah.
It's your own little water cycle.
Drink my piss.
What was I talking about?
Oh, the podcast.
Oh, yeah. And in this episode, they were like, all right, time to tighten up security. What are we doing?
That's the worst job. Being head of security of like a place that people are trying to break into.
It's not the worst job for Kristen Cole, dude. I mean, he hates himself, but he seems like he's making the most of it.
Wait, Kristen Cole? Mm-hmm. Who's that again?
Head of the King's Guard. Who keeps getting shout out to the podcast. They say this. They say they're having brunch.
Yes. Well, he's the one who's fucking her, right? All right. Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like...
You use a code word and immediately you're like, yeah, they're fucking, right? They fucking.
Yeah.
I watched a horrible movie recently.
Oh, dude. Hold on. Let me guess. It's a movie. Splice. Is it Splice?
Yeah. We went over that before this episode started, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to give you that one. They don't even have to know that.
That's the movie where he's the pianist in Poland and then the Holocaust happens. Is that Splice?
Different.
Are you talking about Winning Time right now where he
No.
he's Pat Riley?
He's Pat Riley in that?
Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to clear a detail for later in this episode, possibly.
Splice is where Gilbert Grape has to
No.
defeat all the Horcruxes.
No, Splice is a movie where Adrian Brody and his wife are scientists, and they're mixing the genetics of different animals to like cure cancer or something. I don't know. And I can't remember if they wanted to or if it got pitched to them to mix it with humans. They wanted to. They went to their investor and they're like, we think we're ready to do this with human DNA and just mix it with animal DNA. So they say no, and they say they're cutting their funding. And so the wife is like, oh, we got to do this now for science. We got to see if this will work. So she does it without talking to him and like locks him out of the lab. And then it grows super fast. Because it basically, like, when they create the animal, it's like a meat sack. It's disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah. It's a hot, wet pile of
talking
meat.
About sacks right now?
Yeah, dude. But then it, like, becomes a baby. So what they created was, like, a human / bird / monkey / scorpion. And so cool. And then later in the episode, because he's like, okay, we got to kill it now that we know it can happen. And she's like, well, no, we can't kill it. We have to raise it. Da, da, da. He gets sucked in. Then later in the episode, she tells him that she used her own DNA. So it's effectively their daughter.
Nice.
Then, shortly after getting that information...
Slut. Go ahead.
It's funny you say that. The creature they created, the daughter creature, seduces and bangs Adrian Brody.
Nice, dude.
Gets killed because there's a big, like, what to do about that.
Adrian Brody gets killed?
No. The creature daughter.
Oh.
So, yeah. But one point I want to make about that scene in particular. The writers went out of their way so that we know before this sex scene happens that this is effectively his daughter. So he's doing like incest and bestiality in one swift movement. The wife walks in on them. She's obviously scarred for life.
That's tough.
Yeah. But a writer
can't explain that.
A writer was like, what if it was incest and bestiality?
Yeah. And he's jacking off. He's like, and the wife walks in.
That's totally the vibe you get. But then, okay, so the creature dies, comes back to life, has changed its gender to a man, and then rapes the wife.
And then roll credits?
Pretty much. You know what its first words are?
What?
he like finally gets a hold of her and he's pinning her down to the ground, the like creature son now, and is like, she looks at him and is like, what do you want? And it goes, inside you.
Wow.
It's
Let me see what else these guys have written.
And then at the end of the movie, Adrian Brody dies because the sun creature uses its scorpion tail to stab him in the heart. You can't make this stuff up, dude.
This guy, he wrote Jimmy Neutron.
Shut up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I was like, come on, dude.
Wow. Splice. So you're saying I should check it out?
I mean, if you want. I kept wanting to quit, and then something insane would happen.
What do you think that movie means?
Science is gay.
Yeah.
And you probably shouldn't make an animal daughter hybrid. And for sure, then not have sex with it. That seems like what a complicated web we weave. I mean, the whole thing is a house of cards. I think that's why there was so much death at the end.
Yeah, so this guy hasn't written... Oh, he's still writing stuff.
That is...
But nothing big.
Well, he needs.
I guess I need to check that out.
If you want, dude. You can't believe what you're seeing. Like the fact that someone put all of this in one movie and was like, "This is clearly." He was like, "That's my masterpiece. I can't top that." You can so top it.
Let me see who produced it.
And also, I can't believe it's a Warner Brothers movie. You go straight to the top, dude.
Oh, dude, you want to know who produced it?
Who?
One of the producers is Guillermo del Toro.
That makes perfect sense. You want to know why? Because The Shape of Water was the most bullshit movie I've ever seen. And then the lady bangs the fish man.
Yeah, but the fish man, that was consensual. She was into it.
Oh my, that's somehow worse.
And then she became a fish lady in the end.
Yeah, she does transform, doesn't she?
Yeah, well...
What is Guillermo del Toro trying to tell us?
Well, I think it's a civil rights movie.
Is he like Harvey Weinstein for animals?
Creatures. He's into creatures.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that was like an obvious like civil rights, because like the girl's best friend, neighbor,
Yeah.
he's gay.
Hey, here's a great idea for a civil rights movie. Make it about
Fish
the
people.
actual movement. Don't make it to where a lady fucks a fish man.
X-Men was a civil rights comic book.
So he's trying to say black people are like fishmen. They're scary, but we still have to sleep with them. That's not a good message.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I just think it was hot.
I got to get in these meetings, dude. They need me in those rooms.
To be in a Hollywood movie.
Not
to
even
be a part of it.
I just got to be one of the shot callers. I think that's what they need. They need my input. I could have fixed that whole thing.
I don't know. If I was like a millionaire, I'd be like, yeah, let's do some weird shit.
Definitely.
Let's do some really weird shit.
Do you think Guillermo del Toro like consumes a lot of drugs, or is he just like lost his marbles? You've lost your marbles, Guillermo.
I think he's horny and creative. That's a good combo for Hollywood.
I guess. That's why they call you the man reader. You can just read a dude so well.
The man reader.
Yep. Reader of men.
I'm really good at reading people, dude.
I know.
Name a person.
John Wallen.
He's really into the Unabomber right now.
Yes.
So I I know if there's going to be any more bombings in this city, it's probably going to be John.
You know, I don't necessarily think that's the case.
I'm not even knocking it either.
I think he's just a free thinker. I mean, he's Ted Kaczynski. Let's just call a spade, brother. He had some pretty solid ideas.
I haven't seen any of his ideas.
When you get, he basically predicts the future.
With technology?
Yeah. And obviously, bombing is not good. But it's weird, dude. How do you separate the art from the artist? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That one seems like the art kind of stays with the artist because the art is domestic terrorism.
Yeah.
And that sticks with a domestic terrorist.
Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber.
Was he
How
a
did they catch him?
Pollock?
Didn't he? They caught him because in the letters he wrote, he would lick the envelope.
Something like that, yeah.
I think so. Fucking idiot.
I think the most embarrassing way someone got caught was BTK.
Who was the guy in Mindhunter who cut his mom's head off?
Ed Kemper.
Ed Kemper, where he didn't get caught,
No.
and like he was waiting to be caught, so he turned himself in.
Yeah.
Which, how does he not get caught?
I don't know.
I guess
That
they never
seems-
found the mom's. They never found the mom's body.
But he he was like obsessed with cops. He would like hang out with them and stuff.
Yeah.
It's all so weird. He might be like that's probably the worst mommy issues I've ever heard.
Yeah, the mom did suck.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't deserve that, but she did suck.
Didn't he cut off his mom's head and then fuck it?
Yeah.
Like those are
That's not good.
deep-seated issues.
That's not good.
It's not good. I'll tell you one thing. That's not a regular Thursday.
No, it is not.
That's a wild Thursday.
Are there any serial killers out there right now?
I think the FBI estimates there's like 30 to 50 active at any given time in the country.
I read this comic book called Sandman.
Yeah. By
Neil Gaiman.
yeah.
And in the second edition, there was a serial killer convention under the name the Serial Convention. And it was like crazy. Like they would have like panels like more women in serial killing and stuff. It was really good.
That's a very creative idea. You could have a lot of fun with that.
It's like a fun lifestyle though.
Being a serial killer?
Yeah, being good at it.
Someone, I can't remember who, asked me if I thought serial killers were autistic, and I was like, yeah, all of them. But usually they're savants at something like helpful. Those guys just happen to be savants at killing people systematically and not getting caught for a long time. The problem is all of them get cocky at a certain point. That's what happened with BTK. Do you remember how he got caught?
Mm-mm.
He had like a BTK file because I think he was emailing with like the local news or police there at the end or doing something, but he was using his personal computer and he just got sloppy and he worked at a church, so he used it on the church computer and they found it like the next day or something. You just like you get so in the zone serial killing and you're like, I'm the best at this. And then you just stop practicing, basically. You pull an AI. You say, careful? Careful? We talking about careful? I'm the best there is. They're never going to catch me. You just fly a little too close to the sun, you know?
It's got to be exciting.
Who is that guy, the most recent serial killer who was killing people in like Alaska?
I don't know.
I forget his name, but he had like all over the Northwest, but he was trying to go all over the country. He would have like kill kits just like in like a random spot that only he knew. And he was like ex-military, so he's doing it all with like coordinates and shit.
Wow. I mean, Alaska, I would not want to go there.
No. I had a friend stationed there for the Coast Guard.
Also, like a lot of
I get old fast.
a lot of indigenous women go missing there.
A lot.
A lot of indigenous women go missing in Oklahoma too, and New Mexico.
Why do you think they keep going missing?
What'd you say?
Why do you think they keep going missing?
Just to getting kidnapped.
We gotta stop the kidnappers.
I feel like a lot of women go missing in Alaska a lot.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, like, to begin with, the population is so much more men.
Yeah.
Because all the women go, I'm freezing. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
But the men stay. And they're all making pretty good money.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any good movies I've watched recently. But I want to watch Long Legs
I want to see Long Legs really bad.
with Nick Cage.
I'm going to the movies this Friday with my wife, and we can't decide between the new M. Night Shyamalan movie or Bike Riders.
Bike Riders looks dumb.
You think it looks dumb?
Yeah, Austin Butler and Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's looking old.
I saw the trailer, and it opens with Austin Butler sitting in the bar, and these two guys are like, that jacket isn't welcome here. And Austin's like, you're going to have to take it off. And they fucking took it off. They
Dang.
took that shit off.
That sucks.
Do you think Austin Butler's a good actor? I think he's handsome as hell.
He's stunning, truly. But yeah, I think he's good. I couldn't decide after I saw Elvis.
I haven't seen that.
It's good, and he does very well. But I wanted to know, like, how varied he could be. And then I watched Dune 2, and he's like a totally different person in it.
Yeah.
That's all I look for. Just make it believable.
I haven't seen Dune 2 yet. I guess I need to watch it.
Dune 2 is good.
Is Chalamet a good actor?
I think the only Chalamet movie I've watched are the Dune movies. But I would say, yeah. I've seen clips from that movie he did with Steve Carell. It's like a boy erased or something. He's like a drug addict that like gets addicted to like fentanyl, I think.
He's in Interstellar.
Oh yeah, he is.
And
plays a young
I think
Casey.
he was the worst part of that movie.
Yeah, I can't judge off kids.
I thought this was kind of dumb. Maybe I'm wrong, but the daughter's name is Murphy.
Yeah,
and
I don't think I even figured that out the first time I watched it.
The son, like something goes wrong, and the son goes, "What'd you do, Murph?" And everyone's like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Murphy's Law." Like everything that can go wrong will go wrong in the universe. It was like, what was the point of that?
He's dissing his sister. Obviously. He's saying if, like, she's the cause of things going wrong because her name's Murphy.
Yeah, but, like, it's not kind of dumb.
It's kind of fucked up for your dad to be, like, a scientist and name you that.
Yeah. Call her Murph.
Yeah. So you might as well just name your kid Accident at that point.
You want to know what's a crazy name? Brick.
Have you met someone named Brick?
No, but
I've known
you ever heard of The Middle TV show?
No, I've heard of Malcolm in the Middle.
There's a show called The Middle, and the youngest kid's name was Brick.
Sound like a serious lack of Malcolm up in that middle. That's weird. What causes a person to name their child Brick?
I don't know.
It seems dumb. It seems like the most dumb.
Yeah.
Like, you reach a point with your name being
Brick. I think Lakeland's the dumbest name.
Lakeland's crazy. That's my hometown's name.
Really?
Yeah, and that can only be the name of a town, as far as I'm concerned.
Lakeland.
Oh, mine's Lakeland.
Lakeland.
But you say it like Lakeland.
Yeah, Lakeland.
I don't know if I've known a Lakeland.
Known one.
Was she a dumbass?
She looks like, one of those, like, tan, blonde girls who, like, love the lake.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
I feel like it's a southern girl name.
It does seem very southern. I don't think you'd find one in like New York or Boston. Gotta have lakes around. Again, your parents are just like looking around and they go, I got it.
What's the best name ever?
Probably something ancient.
I bet it's Master Splinter.
That's pretty damn good. You know what else is pretty good?
What?
Master Chief.
Master Chief is a really good name.
That's a kick-ass name. It says so much about you right out the gate.
You want to know what a great name is?
What?
Charleston.
Charleston is good.
And there was a wide receiver at OU. Do you remember Charleston Rambo?
Yeah. That's a crazy good
Amazing.
name. And that's an actual name.
It doesn't sound dumb either.
No, it sounds awesome.
Like the coldest. That's dumb.
Yeah. Who's named that?
There was a college football player. The coldest. Like I don't know what the last name is. It was like Crawford or something. And the middle name was To Ever Do It. The coldest to ever do it. I'm not joking. And that's like cool, I guess. But that's like, dude, that's dumb.
Not cool. That's so dumb. Well. We have a sponsor now. Haha.
Pest control, dude.
Yeah, dude. So, have you ever had a pest problem at your house? Maybe a mouse, maybe a spider, maybe roaches, maybe you got a ton of mosquitoes in your yard. Folks, you're going to want to get that taken care of. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to jcpestokla.com. That's jcpestokla.com. And you're going to use the code CV10. The guys over at JC Pest are going to get you taken care of.
CV10.
CV10, baby. 10% off your first treatment. You like that? You like that?
Dude, it's getting hot. Pests are coming out, dude.
They're coming out. It's too hot for the pests. They want to go in your house and get in the AC for a little bit. And
they want to go in your body.
They want to get in your body. They want to climb in your ears while you're sleeping. You can't have it. You can't have it. If you have children, they're going to crawl in your kids' ears and then control your kid to do their bidding. And then your kid is going to be doing the bidding of an army of bugs. Folks, you just don't want that. You got to call JC Pest Control. You got to go to that website and you got to call the number 405-500-9261. That's 405-500-9261. Code CV10, 10% off your first treatment. That's a damn good deal.
If pests are in your home, women will not talk to you.
They won't. They won't. I know a lot of single guys listen to this podcast. You can't have pests in your house and expect beautiful ladies to come over. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get really smelly ladies that come over. Stinky ladies if you don't call JC Pest Control.
And you know what? A lot of them are not going to be ladies.
They're not going to be ladies.
They're going to be dudes.
They're going to be dudes disguised as ladies.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't they won't even like disguise. They'll just think you're into that.
They'll just come up with short hair and a mustache and say, "I'm pretty lady."
Yeah.
And then you're drunk enough to where you're like, okay. And then you take them back to your pest-filled house and they rob you, but leave the bugs.
You ever seen Alien?
Yeah.
Where that alien pops out of the chest?
That could be a cockroach next time.
Yeah, that could happen to you.
That could be a cockroach. That could be a scorpion. That could be bed bugs. Any number of things. So you're going to call the boys at JC Pest Control, 405-500-9261, or visit their website at jcpestokla.com and use the code CV10, 10% off your first treatment. Back to the episode. What have you been up to, Gil? What you been doing lately?
You know what I'm itching for?
Your piano arrived.
You know what I'm itching for?
What?
I'm itching for you to leave so I can practice my piano.
You got a nice little jam set up in here, dude.
Dude, learning piano, it just feels good.
It's a beautiful thing,
It makes
dude.
me happy.
It looks
to
nice in here.
Concentrate.
Yeah.
And like when I get frustrated, I could just...
Yep, dude. Yeah, it's great. The piano is awesome.
I wish...
My entire life I would play it when I was stressed out.
My goal is to play like a blind black guy.
Yeah, that's the dream. Stevie Wonder,
It's
Ray
unbelievable.
Charles.
Art Tatum.
The best.
amazing.
It's if you can play the piano with any kind of swagger, which I will say it is tough for white guys to reach that level. But if you can reach it,
They're white guys. Dude, Billy Joel.
Billy
Have you seen
Joel,
Billy Joel, Elton John?
Yeah, but it's more like they're like
I think Billy Joel is dude, I like Billy Joel better than Elton John. And I love Elton John. I think Billy Joel has a better voice, and I think he's better at piano, but Elton John has Benny and the Jets.
He does a Benny and the Jets. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you heard the live version with George Michael?
Mm-mm.
It's better. Here's why it's better. George Michael sings the first verse and kills it. George Michael's the man. But Elton John comes out to sing the second verse, and he's kind of competing with George Michael, so he sings his ass off, dude. It's so much better. And the crowd is loving it. Just so many gay guys just being like, yes!
Dude, I like it. I was reading, I was bored at work, so I just went to the Eagles Wikipedia.
Yes.
And I read the entire thing. And I was reading about, they, hated each other for, a lot of their career in their heyday. And Glenn Frey and drummer, singer's name.
First of all, it's Glenn Fry.
Oh, Fry?
You maniac.
I don't know. And Don Henley.
Yeah.
They would be, arguing, in between songs. Don Henley would be like, all right, 3 more songs until I kick your ass. They just, yell stuff back. 4 more songs.
Have you seen
2
that,
more songs.
4-hour-long Eagles documentary?
Mm-mm. I need to.
It's good, but damn is it long, dude. They cover so much.
Dude, I will say that Glenn Fry and Don Henley, their solo careers fucking suck. Those songs are dog shit. And they were super popular back in the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Dude, they fucking blow. The only guy from the Eagles who had a solo career that I like is Joe Walsh.
Joe Walsh was good.
He had much better songs.
Glenn Fry. Don Henley's got bangers, dude.
Oh, I hate it all.
Hold on. I swear he has bangers.
Dog shit.
You got no.
I think it's because
the Boys of Summer, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You don't like the Boys of Summer?
Dude, it's one of the most popular songs on classic rock radio, and I just grew up listening to it, and it would be on all the time. You want to know who fucking sucks? You want to know who I fucking despise, Tyler?
We can swap. You go first.
My least favorite. I think rock and roll died the day this guy picked up a guitar.
Whoa.
It's Bon Jovi.
Whoa.
I fucking hate. Ooh, she's a little runaway. Fuck you, dude. That's the worst.
Living on a Prayer?
Living on a Prayer blows.
That's objectively untrue.
Blows, dude.
No.
Bon Jovi sucks.
Oh my gosh, Caleb.
I gotta say it.
I
hate it so much. You know what? I don't like Springsteen either.
Yeah, I could take it. Actually, I could take a leave.
I mean, yeah, I just can't get into it.
Yeah,
I like Born to Run.
I mean,
it's listenable.
Yeah, Born in the USA.
Also, he's
drives me nuts.
Also, I mean, this has been talked about a lot, but he sings about being blue collar and working in a factory, and he never did any of that. He's from New Jersey. And
but everyone knows
I can't remember who said it. I can't remember who said it. I think it was Big Jay Ogerson, but he said you can't write those songs if you were born a train ride from New York City.
Okay. There's a ton of blue collar in New Jersey, though.
Yeah, I guess.
And they're all run by the mob.
But he didn't grow up that way.
How'd he grow up? Was he reading books?
I think Suburbs.
Playing with Jump Rope.
Let me fact check myself before I mean, I already sound like an idiot. I'm sure people are already mad about the Bon Jovi thing, but
I mean, I
can't do it.
We're losing listeners left and right.
I can't do it.
Is there anyone like modern day that you hate? Like someone you would trade for Mac Miller?
You know who I love, and a lot of people would be like, really? You hate Bon Jovi and Springsteen, but you love these guys?
Yeah.
I've really gotten into Oasis.
Well, yeah, that feels different though.
I like them because they're assholes.
Yeah.
And I saw the documentary for Oasis, and the first time they came to America was at Whiskey Go Go in L.A.
Yeah.
And they thought they were snorting coke, but they were snorting meth backstage. And they went on stage, and they got their set lists fucked up. They all had different set lists. So when they would play a song, they'd all be playing 4 different songs. And then Liam threw a tambourine at Noel's head.
Jeez,
That's
Louise. Awesome. Yeah, now one of the best bands ever is no more because they are just mad at each other.
And they came to America, and Liam was like, why? Because all the American bands in the 90s were like, sad.
Yeah.
I want to kill myself.
Yeah. Or like just rageful sounding.
Yeah. I like Rage.
Rage is nice in music.
Dude, I love Slayer.
Big Slayer guy, huh?
Yeah.
Big Slayer guy.
They have a song called Angel of Death.
Whoa. What's it about?
Dude.
Is it about the Angel of Death?
Yeah, so the Angel of Death, what was his name? There was a SS officer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What was it? Mengele.
Mengele, yeah.
And he wrote a book about the experiments he wanted to do on Jews.
Oh, my gosh.
And it was and that's what the song is about.
So, Slayer doesn't like Jews.
Well, it's like a documentary. Like, think about it, you would watch it in like a documentary or a movie. You can also put it in a song.
Okay, that's a fun way to learn history.
It is.
Just Slayer tells you about it.
You know who produced that album, Rain and Blood?
Who?
Rick Rubin.
That's not surprising. That makes sense. His like collab list is crazy.
Yeah.
He's worked with like everybody.
I like how on Twitter right now, the discussion is starting like, does this guy do anything?
Yeah.
There was like an interview that Rick Rubin did, and everyone retweets it, and they're like, so you don't do it? Like, they were like, this is like what I put on my resume.
That's so funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, he does, for whatever reason, people just really like his brain. I think like 3 days of him would annoy me, though.
What'd you say, sorry?
I think like 3 days of Rick Rubin would annoy me.
Slipknot didn't like him.
That makes sense.
Dude, he produced an AC/DC album, and he was talking about how, like, he really didn't, like, manage that at all.
Yeah.
Because he would be in the booth, and, like, the members of AC/DC, they'd just be, like, sitting there for, like, 2 hours smoking, not doing anything. And Rick would be like, should we, like, record? And they're like, yeah. And they, like, wait, like, another hour, and then play for 20 minutes, and then do the same thing.
That's awesome. That's a power move.
No, the thing, he was like, who did he produced someone out of his NYU dorm room. I think it was
Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys, and it's one of 2 rappers.
Run DMC.
And I don't want to be racist and get it wrong.
It's not Run, is it?
No. I'm gonna Google it. If I say one or the other, it's gonna sound bad.
He's worked with the Chili Peppers a ton. They seem perfect for each other.
Blood Sugar.
Yeah, they seem perfect for each other. He's worked with Kanye.
Have you seen that documentary? The Blood Sugar documentary?
No.
Where they're just in a mansion in LA.
Whoa. Are they recording it in the mansion?
Mm-hmm.
That's tight.
And it's like a weird vibe.
There's one Coldplay song.
LL Cool J.
Oh.
In his fucking dorm room.
Yeah, that's wild. But that's kind of like how all music is made now.
Yeah.
It's weird. Everything's gone like so portable. Yeah, like Rick's worked with Kanye a lot. That seems like a weird matchup.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, he also did System of a Down.
Yeah, so worked with them a lot too. I think he worked on the one where the guy's on fire on the album cover.
Oh, Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah,
He did that one.
I think.
Damn.
I could be
Dude.
getting that wrong though. I get Rage and System of a Down mixed up a lot.
This is kind of related, but kind of unrelated. But Tom Morello, Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
He's in. There's a video that Game of Thrones made on YouTube where they get 6 guitarists and they just play
Like the theme?
the theme.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video?
No.
And they would 5 of them would be playing rhythm, and then one of them would do a solo, and they'd keep alternating.
Wow.
And there's like a lot, like the guitarist for what's that thing you can put in letters, and if you open it, it's poison? Anthrax. The guitarist for Anthrax. He's in it. And he does really good. But you know who's in it? You know who's surprisingly in it?
Who?
Brad Paisley.
Oh, that is a weird.
And you wouldn't think,
He's a wild card in that group.
but he does his solo, and it blows everyone out of the water.
It crushes.
It's not even close. It's like the best guitar playing you will hear.
Who's your favorite guitarist ever?
Ever?
Yeah. Like you've listened to them the
John
most.
Frusciante.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I like him because it's not all like, it's not squeaky clean when he plays.
Yeah, and it's less is more.
Yeah, and there's always like tiny little mistakes that they kept in there on purpose. I like that. It feels more raw.
Yeah, and then I also like Brad Paisley
Brad Paisley
because of that video.
I love Mayer. I could listen to his solos for hours.
Dude, you should watch that video.
I
It's
will.
really
I'll
good.
find it. I'll find
I'm
it.
not into Tom Morello. His solos are weird,
Yeah, and the way he plays is weird. His guitar is like up here.
but that album's pretty sick. The self-titled.
It's like a man guitar with a child guitar
Wait,
strap.
who's the band that you who's the musical act that you hate?
I had one. I had one that was very good. I don't know. It's not really in the same vein we're talking about, but I've always hated Britney Spears' voice.
It's Britney, bitch. I think Toxic is awesome.
That's the best thing she's ever recorded.
Toxic's like a top. It's probably the greatest song ever. You want to know what the greatest song ever is?
Hit me.
And people make it a joke, but it's actually like amazing.
Yeah,
Gangsta's Paradise.
that is great.
And now it's like a meme.
Do you know what he's sampling with that?
Stevie Wonder,
Yeah, dude.
Pastime Paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Songs in the Key of Life.
That's like a incredible album.
Blind Black Eyes, dude.
They just have something that other dudes don't have.
Yeah.
And you know, that's going to happen in life.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are going to have things you don't have. They traded their eyesight for whatever that is.
Yeah.
Incredible piano playing with just top tier swag while you do it.
Dude,
Cool black guy swag. There's not a higher swag.
you want to know who my favorite swag is?
Who?
It's Mozart. Because he was brilliant
German.
and he loved poop jokes.
Yeah.
He loved poop limericks.
I knew that you did love that about him.
That's awesome. You want to know something crazy?
Hit me.
Beethoven, throughout his life not throughout his life, but like the later stages of his life, had chronic diarrhea. And so when he played piano, he would put a bucket under him so he could poop and play piano.
That's crazy. Just take a break.
Yeah.
Just get up and poop. There's no way that smell.
No, man, when the inspiration hits you.
There's no
When
way
you're
that
Beethoven,
smell
dude,
would
when
not
you're
ruin it for
Beethoven
me.
and you're making God's music, don't let a poop get in the way.
Dude, the smell would just ruin the inspiration. Like poop.
It's just natural.
Poop that's not in a toilet stinks, dude.
Poop in a toilet stinks.
Right.
And it's so much more without the water.
Yeah.
It's bad, dude. Speaking of poop, you heard about these protests? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I have not. Poop protests?
In Paris. They're pooping in the river that the swimmers are supposed to swim in.
Dude, there's a lot of protesting in France.
It seems like it's gone a bit buck wild over there. Someone's got to go over there and say, hey,
I mean,
no more playtime.
not as wild as it once was.
I would say yes. I would also say low bar to trip over.
Low bar trip over?
Yeah.
What was that?
It's like not a high enough mark of difference.
Oh.
Like it's so, I didn't even explain that right. Whatever. Listeners know what I'm talking about. But the point is, that was like, yeah, that's the worst. But that was like everybody fucked everybody, and then they cut their heads off. That's the wildest time possible.
Yeah.
So less rowdy than that. It's like, that's nothing.
I read, long time ago, A Tale of Two Cities.
I have that. Never read it.
Dickens is boring as shit. It is boring as shit. I just read it. Like, I got bored and I read it. And even when I was bored, I was like, I'm double bored. And then I got halfway through and I'm like, well, I can't just stop.
No, that's true.
But it's got a good ending.
Kind of all the big writers from that like time period. It's a rough read. It really is. When it's made into a movie, it's great.
Attention spans were much better back then.
Yeah, well, they didn't have so much cool stuff, did they?
Fucking.
We got so much cool stuff.
I like, actually, I don't know if I think Hemingway's boring too.
I don't think I've read any Hemingway.
I read For Whom the Bell Tolls. It's about the Spanish Civil War.
Oh, I've heard about that one. I've heard that's good. He was like gonzo journalism.
It's boring, but the sex scenes,
Nice.
very nice in the book. About what was his name? His name was Jordan. The main character's name was Jordan. He's an American, and he meets a Spanish lady. And Hemingway describes her as a real fox. And apparently, she's dynamite in the sack.
Wow, a fox that's dynamite in the sack. What else could you ask for?
Yeah.
Come on.
I read another book called All the Pretty Horses by Cormac McCarthy. And that's got a Mexican lady.
Whoa.
Who's also dynamite in the sack.
Whoa.
Dude, white guys, man.
So, wait, so are white ladies the only one who are foxes?
What'd you say?
Are white ladies the only ones that are foxes?
No, Hispanic ladies.
Hispanic ladies the fox?
Yeah, so the Mexican lady was a fox in All the Pretty Horses.
Right, but what about the other book?
For Whom the Bell Tolls, it's a Spanish lady.
There you go. I mean, come on. Come on. Would you rather be called a fox or a stallion?
Would I rather
be called a fox or stallion?
I think fox is for ladies. Stallion means you're packing.
One day I'm gonna look at you and I'm just gonna, God, look at that stallion.
Look at that stallion. I mean,
I'm gonna do
there's that picture of me.
Which
at
one?
Othello's.
Where you're like half horse, half man?
Yeah, we're like, have you seen it? Cody took it, and the way my pants were wrinkled, it just looked like I had a dong on me.
That's tight.
You haven't seen that?
No.
Ask Cody.
I don't know how I missed
Cody's
that.
got it.
Cody probably has it as wallpaper.
Yeah. What I was saying is that, like, white authors, like, back then, they made ladies hot.
Yeah, they did. It's kind of like, I don't know, being like a movie director now.
Yeah.
Dude, the first guy to direct a movie must have been like a god to those people.
Yeah.
Whoa. Some guy who was in Pirates of the Caribbean died from a shark attack.
Who?
He was 49. It was Tamayo Perry. I don't think he had a very big role.
Shark attack.
We got to re-record that ad read after this.
We do.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Did you miss something?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. We have a sponsor now, dude. Who even cares?
That is huge.
It's big time, dude. Talk to me nice. He was like an extra. I mean, it's sad that a guy died in a shark attack, but like Pirates of the Caribbean star?
It's not Bloom.
No, he's no Bloom. I'll tell you that. He's no Johnny. I can for damn sure tell you that. No Keira Knightley. No Jeffrey Rush. No guy who played Davy Jones.
I love Kira.
Kira's, yeah. Her and Nicole, no. Maybe Nicole. I'm blanking on her name. Padme from Star Wars.
Oh,
Natalie Portman. Yeah, those two. And they kind of looked alike.
Yeah.
We all found that out from Star Wars. So yeah, they were like my first lady loves on the big screen, dude. They're my first girlfriends.
Our first crush was Jennifer Aniston.
I mean, yeah. I'm talking silver screen, brother. Talking silver screen. But yeah, TV, Jennifer Aniston. I always liked
I like Monica the best now.
yeah. Like modern day.
Even today. She looks great.
She's had a lot of work done. I think what's her face looks the best. She's aged naturally. Not Jennifer, the other one.
Phoebe?
Yes. She looks great.
I haven't seen her.
Just she's as cute as a button, just like the show.
I watch Friends sometimes. It's like a comfort show.
It is. It's nice. People will really, really come at you for that, but
I think it's funny watching David Schwimmer and Band of Brothers.
hilarious.
But I think he nails it.
He's such a dickhead. You hate him.
I think he does a great job.
I like my favorite Friends moment is when they're carrying the couch up the stairs and they're stuck in that corner. Pivot.
Shut up. That shit's funny. Dude, we're laughing at a Friends bit right now. We're laughing at a Friends bit.
Dude, the first time I heard that bit, I was dying. There's some lines on that show when you hear them for the first time, you're like, damn, that is funny.
Dude, Chandler ends up living in Tulsa for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, he does. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then he dies in a hot tub.
Yeah. That was bad.
Did you see that they're doing a criminal investigation into whoever got him the ketamine?
No.
Because he had like way too much.
Wow.
So they're going to find his ass. Speaking of possible criminal deaths situations in California, Pop Smoke's murderer got released from prison. What do you think about that?
Man, he survived prison?
Yeah, somehow, some way. I think it probably helped him that
I'm
he
not
was
gonna
in
lie.
California.
I didn't even know Pop Smoke was dead.
You what?
I did not know.
Dude.
I don't really pay attention to...
Oh, my God.
I've only known the name, but I didn't know that.
Let me just speak for the podcast and say R.I.P. Pop Smoke. I didn't know this about my co-host. I'm sorry, everybody.
I don't know. I just I lose track.
God, dude. Do you know Juice WRLD's dead?
I know that.
I mean,
I've never...
They made a documentary about that.
I never got into Juice WRLD.
I like some Juice WRLD. The Pop Smoke thing sucked because that's another example of you just get sloppy.
I know Nipsey's dead.
Nipsey is dead.
I don't think I've ever... Maybe I have, but I can't remember his music. There's a lot of new rap music I'm just not in the know about.
Yeah, I get it. It's a lot to keep up with.
I love Chief Keef.
Chief Keef's awesome. Did you see he just performed in Chicago again?
Mm-mm.
First time back since like 2012.
I didn't even know he was on hiatus.
Yeah, it was because of Lil Durk in part.
Lil Durk, that's another... I've heard that name.
Another Chicago guy from O Block.
O Block.
Bang, bang.
I like Nas.
Nas is good. New York State of Mind is one of the best songs ever.
I like Life's a Bitch.
I don't think I've heard that one. I don't know a lot of Nas.
That one's my favorite.
Who's the worst rapper that you've ever heard? that got like success?
I'm not going to say they're the worst, and I'm not even sure they're even a rapper per se.
Okay.
But
so just
I'm
not
just
what I
going to
asked
say
at all.
I don't understand Future.
Really?
I don't get it.
He's just a vibe, dude.
I like Crushed Up, if you've ever heard that song.
Yeah.
But like everyone says, like the song Codeine Crazy is like the best thing ever.
I never really got into that one.
I don't get Future.
The first song I heard from him was Turn On the Lights. Or Turn Off the Lights. I can't remember if he wants them on or off. But then like March Madness. And March Madness, you can't.
What's the appeal?
It's just something about his voice. It's like it's nothing. It's not technical. It's just like vibey.
Huh. I don't get it.
I never understood French Montana.
Yeah.
I've never liked a French Montana verse ever. You know, Stay
There's
Schemin'?
one song, but I don't know what it's called, that I used to listen to.
Stay Schemin' by Rick Ross with Drake and French Montana. Rick Ross and Drake both have phenomenal verses. And then they put French Montana last on the song.
The closer.
And it's one of the worst things he's ever recorded.
Interesting.
Devastatingly bad. What do you think, as a guy who's possibly going to be taken to war, what do you think about Russia and North Korea linking up? Whoa, kick the cord.
We were talking about Russia, North Korea, and all of a sudden everything just shut down.
We were attacked by big tech, dude.
God.
Because at first I thought my foot did it. I don't think my foot did it, dude.
I'm going to go ahead and promote Bon Jovi fucking sucks. And I got a show Sunday, Not Safe for Work show in Tulsa at Bricktown.
Nice.
And
I love that club.
And then I'm at Bricktown, OKC on the 14th of July.
What's that for?
Headliners come to town. I don't even know
Nice.
who her name is.
They call Caleb and he says, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
I'll do it."
Talk to me that week." Good grief. I have literally nothing to promote.
Dude,
I have no shows.
just got to give it a second. Just got to give it a second, dude.
You're not gonna like me when I'm crying, dude.
Dude, I went to Tulsa for an Evan Hughes show. Forgot my tripod.
Bummer.
I get to my Airbnb, and then I Uber to the venue.
Nice.
I thought the show was at 7. It was at 8. I get there 2 hours early.
Damn.
Right? So I just walk around downtown a little bit. I get to the venue, check my pockets. My notes are back at the Airbnb.
Oh my god.
And I'm ready to punch a fucking wall, dude. It was just a bad time.
That's horrible.
Right?
What a nightmare.
Then I do my set. First 8 minutes, great.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Last 8 minutes, just fuck.
Wow. That's probably not true. You probably did well.
And then we go out. Me, Ava, Cepeda, Jacob Campbell, Arthur Dixon, Evan Hughes. Bunch of people go to the bars.
Great hang.
There's a weird guy.
Yeah.
He
Like just at the bar in Evan's posse.
he just kind of joined the posse a little bit.
Okay.
And it was funny because when you're hanging out with a group of people,
Yeah.
if you do weird stuff to like if you're weird around the black people in the group,
Yeah.
you got to go.
You're out. Did he do
can't.
that? He was weird around
Yeah,
black
he's just
people?
being weird. He was being touchy and stuff.
Ugh.
You can't do that.
No, don't do that.
He was gone.
Nice. Evan said, "I'm asking you to leave."
I think he just read the vibe that we were like, no,
Not feeling this guy.
and then he left.
That's nice. It's good when people can pick up on that vibe.
Yeah,
You avoid some awkwardness there.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the episode, folks. In conclusion, Bon Jovi sucks.
Yeah. Splice is great.
Splice is
That's hot. So is The Shape of Water.
both bad, objectively bad movies. Splice worse than the other one. Splice it's like the worst thing I've ever seen. Also, Pop Smoke is dead, and we
He is
have a
dead.
sponsor.
We have a sponsor. Oh yeah, we need to do an ad read.
We do need to do an ad read. We'll do it after this. Okay. Like, follow, subscribe, share, comment, 5-star ratings. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your aunt, tell your uncle, tell your cousins, tell your dog. Don't tell your cat, dude. Bye.